So, 2021 has been somewhat of an interesting year for BlackBerry. After some year-end developments in 2020 on their software front, BlackBerry is enjoying a little bit of news these days as its stock is trending for reasons completely unrelated to its smartphone game. And while BlackBerry had made the paradigm shift a few years ago of transitioning more to a software and security company, it surprised everyone in 2020 when it announced that it would be releasing a new keyboard phone in 2021 that featured Android and 5G. And with all of these changes, one thing has remained the same. There's still a lot of enthusiasm for keyboard devices running modern software. People want a device that looks and feels different than the glass slab flagships that are prevalent on the market today. These are both long-term BlackBerry enthusiasts as well as new people that haven't necessarily used BlackBerry before but are just looking for something different. So, what options do new and old BlackBerry users have in 21? Well, the Blackberry Passport is a popular choice for a lot of people, even though it's an older phone running an older operating system. It offers a variety of unique design features and has enduring charm that make it a popular choice for people just getting a new BlackBerry today or for long-time physical keyboard users. In this video, we'll be taking a look at the BlackBerry in 2021, why you might want to purchase a BlackBerry Passport, and some sides of using this device. If you like this kind of content, leave a message down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Nowadays, a phone that looks anything or feels like a BlackBerry Passport is a true unicorn. Back when the Passport released, there was still a lot of diversity in terms of phone design, as smartphones these days seem to have matured into a template-like design of one glass slab, with the only real major changes being the increasing size and camera placement. And in this regard, the Passport is a true oddity, which is why it still may intrigue a lot of people. This was a strange phone when it was released, when it was compared to other phones available on the market at that time, and today it's an even stranger phone relative to what's available on the market today. So, from a design perspective, if you're looking for something different, then the Passport is something that definitely should catch your eye. All this to say, though, that this phone isn't necessarily ugly, it's just different than what's available today. For myself and for many other BlackBerry enthusiasts, the Passport is designed with modern elegance and follows a lot of the legacy features that BlackBerry was initially known and renowned for. The Passport is really the culmination of BlackBerry's in-house design, as it was one of the final phones that BlackBerry had designed in-house prior to outsourcing their designs to a third party. It's kind of a bittersweet thought that the upcoming BlackBerry is once again going to be outsourced to another party, as I really did enjoy some of the BlackBerry's in-house designs and its storied history. All this to say, though, that while the BlackBerry Passport is quite an unusual design in today's smartphone marketplace, I think myself and many other BlackBerry enthusiasts, new and old, will like its refined, understated business design. Next, we'll move on to the software and applications that are available for the BlackBerry Passport. The Passport is running BlackBerry 10 as its main operating system, which means that a lot of the basic features that you're used to on Android phones will require some major workarounds for them to be functional on the BlackBerry Passport. This can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you look at it, and also for what you're after in a smartphone or an auxiliary smartphone. The downside is that if you're looking to install some basic Android apps like WhatsApp or Spotify, you may have to work a lot harder just to get these apps to work on the BlackBerry Passport. It's possible, but it certainly isn't the simplest route of simply purchasing an Android or Apple phone and installing it from the App Store. So, if you're someone that's handy with these kind of processes and you're willing to put up with it for a different type of keyboard and phone experience, then the Passport might be a great option for you. The upside of a device like the Blackberry Passport that's running an older operating system is that if you have concerns about privacy or modern apps taking information on your phone, then the Blackberry Passport might be a great option for you, as some of these apps and services that normally run in the background simply don't work on the Blackberry 10 operating system. So this can be an unintended benefit or consequence, depending on which way you look at it. The downside is that, yes, some of the fundamental apps that you're used to on Android phones are still working on the Blackberry Passport, but do require a lot of legwork and effort in order to get them to work. The upside, of course, is that the privacy concerns that you might have from certain apps tracking your information on modern smartphones isn't an issue because those apps don't work in the first place. And finally, we'll move on to the keyboard, which is, of course, one of the classic reasons why people have loved Blackberries. This has been one of the drawing points of the Blackberry Passport, as it simply offers something that other phones do not have, which is a physical keyboard. Don't get me wrong, virtual keyboards have come a long way, and people, including myself, will probably be able to type just as fast and accurately on a virtual keyboard as a physical one. But there's something so much more to the Blackberry Passport's keyboard than speed and accuracy. It's about tactile sensation, and if there's really nothing on the horizon in the smartphone game that can match what the Blackberry Passport can offer in terms of a physical keyboard. Its ROS and tactile feedback are, in my opinion, one of the most comfortable physical keyboards put to form, and you just have to try it and type out on the Blackberry Passport keyboard to fully experience it. There's just something very satisfying about quickly typing your messages and documents using your thumbs on a form factor like the Blackberry Passport that can't be recreated with a virtual keyboard. So there you have it, everyone. The Blackberry Passport in 2021 might be on its last legs in some regards. The software and Blackberry 10 isn't getting any easier to use, and it's definitely a lot of work just to get some basic functioning apps like Spotify and WhatsApp to work on your Blackberry Passport. The upside is, of course, that the Blackberry Passport, back when it was released, and even now, is something that other phones are not. It's a unique phone with a unique design and input method that really has aged well in this regard, as modern smartphones have moved in a somewhat opposite direction in terms of both design and form factor. So what do you think? Is there anything else on the market today that offers what the Blackberry Passport offers? Is it still a viable smartphone, considering some of the features that modern smartphones offer? Leave a message down below. Don't forget to subscribe.